Hello learners at home, you are welcome to our home economics PVS class. Our topic for today is on child development and care, and our objectives at the end of the lesson. I expect you all to be able to state the 3 stages of pregnancy. 2. Mention what happens at each stage of pregnancy. 3. Explain the antenatal and postnatal care during and after pregnancy. Stages of pregnancy. In our last class or previous class, we explained how pregnancy do occur. And pregnancy goes through 3 stages. The stages last for 3 months. Each of these stages lasts for 3 months. The 3 stages are referred to as trimesters. The first trimester, which is the first stage of pregnancy, is the first 3 months of pregnancy. The fetus develops at this stage from an egg into a human being. This is a very delicate period because if anything happens to the fetus at this stage, it might lead to abortion or miscarriage. Second trimester. This is the period when the pregnancy is between 3 to 6 months. At this stage, the pregnancy is more stable than the first trimester. The fetus organs become more mature, bigger, and at this stage you might start to notice that that person is pregnant because the stomach will start to enlarge a little but not so big. The third trimester, this is the period of the pregnancy from 6 to 9 months. The fetus increases in size. It requires adequate nourishment for growth. At this stage of all the body are formed and the baby becomes more matured. The baby moves down to the mother's birth canal in preparation for birth. At the end of this trimester, which is the third trimester, the mother enters labor and the child is born. The end of the third trimester marks the end of pregnancy, resulting into delivery of the baby. Throughout this period of pregnancy, we all notice that mothers do go to visit hospitals so often. Most pregnant women visit the hospital regularly to see doctors for checkups. The process of giving adequate care to the mother and the baby before it is being born is what we call antenatal care. It is very necessary for the pregnant woman to attend antenatal clinic regularly. At the clinic, the doctor and nurses give the pregnant mother adequate care, and all the complaints about her health and the fetus are carefully examined and attended to. Many tests are being carried out at antenatal clinic, and the doctors always advise them to be able on what to do in order for them to take good care of their body. Importance of antenatal care. Antenatal care is very, very important for so many reasons. At this period, remember there the doctor carries out series of tests on them. Such tests like urine tests, blood pressure, weight check, abdominal examination, pelvic assessment towards the end of the pregnancy. At the clinic, the woman also learns about child care and how to care for herself when it comes to food nutrition, proper clothing, good personal hygiene, avoidance of stressful work during pregnancy, avoidance of drug abuse which will endanger her life and that of the baby, avoidance of smoking and alcohol during pregnancy for her own sake and the sake of the unborn child, regular mind exercise and enough rest, which is very 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 important for a pregnant woman. Also, in this antenatal clinic period, the nurses and doctors helps them to take away fear and doubts that mothers may have about pregnancy and childbirth. They equally advise them on how to take care of themselves as an expectant mothers. At this period, of antenatal care, remember at the third trimester period, the baby is ready for delivery. What are the preparations that the mother needs in order to get ready? It is very important for a pregnant or unexpected mother to prepare for the delivery of her baby in advance. She has to buy and pack all the things that she or her baby needs in hospital. The midwife will tell her about this at the antenatal care. And most of these things that he needs to buy for herself and her baby is what we call baby layette. Postnatal care. Postnatal care are care given or required by a mother after childbirth. 6 weeks after childbirth, the nursing mother and the baby have to visit the postnatal clinic for checkup. At the postnatal clinic, the mother is examined by the doctor. This is ensure that she's all right. The doctor examines her weight, blood pressure, blood, urine, and many others. The baby is also examined to ensure that he is well and normal. Why do a mother need postnatal care? A nursing mother needs a postnatal care in order for the mother to be able to feed well, for him to be able to know what to eat in order to balance her meals with extra nutrients. In order for her to perform right exercises regularly to restore her muscles, tone or use and figure after childbirth. You know, when they were pregnant, some of them become so big that they will be out of shape. Then during the postnatal care, the doctor advises them on the kind of exercises to do for them to be able to come back, for that their big tummy to go inside. That's why after birth, you see the person, you might not even know that this tummy was big before. You keep imagining how come. This happens with the exercises the doctors advises them to do and things the doctors advises them to do in order for their figure to come back to normal. Another importance of postnatal care is for them to doctors to advise them on how to have enough rest and period of time for their child immunization in order to protect that child from some diseases. What do we mean by baby liet? Remember I mentioned before a mother give birth, is proper for that mother to get things ready for the arrival of the new baby. For the arrival of the new baby. Well, remember I said that baby layers are those items needed by the baby before his arrival, such as the baby clothes, the napkins or pampers, towels, toiletries like baby soap, baby oil, baby powder, body creams, baby comb, showers, blankets, baby feeding units, which include the feeding bottle, the sterilizer, the baby cups, the baby spoon, brushes for washing the baby bottles and others, baby food in case it is needed, although the doctors always advise that breast milk is most appropriate. On the baby liet, we still need the bibs. Set of towels, and many others. Mosquito nets. These are what we need for the baby liet. It's advisable for the mother to keep things ready for the arrival of the baby. Evaluation. Before we stop the class, I would like people to assess yourself on these questions. Mention for me the 3 stages of pregnancy, which is the first trimester, which is between the first month, 0 months to 3 months. The second trimester, which is the 3 to 6 months. The third trimester, which is the 6 months to 9 months. At which stage is a pregnancy of 5 months old? 5 months is between the second trimester stage. Remember, the second trimester is between 3 months to 6 months. Stage the 3 care of a pregnant woman. You learnt the 3 cares a pregnant woman you learnt. 1, he should always go to hospital regularly to attend the antenatal care. He should try as much as he can to eat well. He should also avoid taking of drugs that are not prescribed by a doctor, taking of alcohol, smoking, that are very dangerous to her health and that of the baby. Assignment. Find out from your mother how you were cared for before you were born. Those preparations your dad and your mom did before your arrival, let your mom tell you that. Observe them, write it down for me. Goodbye and see you in our next class. Thank you.